Want to try all the snacks but don't want to break the bank? I'm breaking down some of my favorite Disney snacks and rating them based on price and shareability. Let's go. Hey howdy hey, it's Molly, the Disney picky eater, and I'm going to break down the best snacks in the parks based on how much they cost and how easy they are to share in your group or maybe with just a friend. I'll be rating each on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being it's not worth the price and you really can't share it, and 5 being it's a total bargain and you can share it with more than one person. We'll end up with a total score of 10. Let's start in Hollywood Studios and head over to Market in Pixar Place to get the Jack Jack Num Num cookie. It's basically a giant chocolate chip cookie shaped like a giant peanut butter cup, but there's no peanut butter in this one. I just was not sure what to compare it to. It's priced at $6.19, and it is huge. It's also served warm, so those chocolate chips are nice and melty, and actually it's one of those snacks that even a few hours later, it's still good. It doesn't go instantly stale, so that's a plus. You can easily share this one with 1 or 2 people. Actually, 5 of us kind of shared it. Everybody tried it, and we didn't even finish it. For shareability, I'll give this one a 4, and for price, since you can share it and split it so well, I'll also give it a 4, giving this snack a total score of 8 out of 10. We're going to Woody's Lunchbox to get a Lunchbox Tart. I love these things. They are a knockoff Pop-Tart and they really make my inner child dance. They have a few different flavors and occasionally seasonal flavors. My personal favorite is the raspberry. It's priced at $4.49, and you can share this with one other person if you want to try a bunch of snacks. I always suggest sharing literally everything, so that way it leaves you even more room to try even more things. But honestly, you could easily eat this one on your own. I do love this snack so much and I always get it. But for shareability, I'm going to give it a 2.5. And for price, I'm going to give it a 3.5, giving this snack a total of 6 out of 10. We're staying at Woody's and we are going to get some tachos. I know that these are not considered a snack on the menu, but I do consider them one, and I'll tell you why. Tachos, for those who don't know, are just nachos, but they're made with potato barrels, which are tater tots instead of chips. These are a nice big portion and they are super easy to share. It's priced at $9.99, and for that price, to get kind of a meal to split with 2 people, I mean, you can't beat that. They are cheesy, you can customize them if you multiple order, and you can even get plant-based tachos, which hello. They are all around amazing. I'm going to give this a 4 for shareability and a 4.5 for the price, giving this snack a total score of 8.5 out of 10. Goodbye Hollywood Studios, hello Magic Kingdom. That was fast. Let's start at everyone's favorite, the Dole Whip at Aloha Isle in Adventureland. Dole Whips are a frozen treat that isn't ice cream, but it isn't sorbet. It's kind of like its own thing, and it is perfect for a hot Florida day. They range in price from $4.99 to $6.99, depending on the flavor, or if you're getting a Dole Whip float or just a regular one. A regular Dole Whip, you can totally share these with one other person, but you also could totally eat the whole thing by yourself. I've done it both ways. And since it's not heavy like ice cream, you can eat one by yourself and not feel overly stuffed. I'm going to give this snack a 3 for shareability and a 5 for price. You really can't beat $4.99 in Disney for a snack. Giving this one a total score of 8 out of 10. While we're in Adventureland, let's head over to Sunshine Tree Terrace. This stand has other Dole Whip flavors. It is known for that Dole Whip orange flavor or that orange swirl that so many people love. They actually have soft serve flavors here, like actual ice cream, and this stand price ranges from $4.99 to $6.99, just like Aloha Isle. There are a lot of float choices at this stand, but because the price and the snacks are basically the same, I'm going to give this one a 3 for shareability and a 5 for price, giving this one the total score of 8 out of 10. All around the parks, you can get the one and only Mickey pretzel with cheese sauce. So many of those cheese sauce lovers affectionately call this plastic cheese. I love plastic cheese. I don't care if people call it plastic. I like it. You can literally get these all over the place, carts, walk-up stands, all over each park. They are priced at $7.49, which I think is a little high for like a soft pretzel with cheese, but they are really big. I always share this one with at least one person, if not two other people. They are really great for sharing. They are super good if you haven't had one, but based on the price, I'm going to give this one a 2 for a price and a 3.5 for shareability, giving this one a total score of 5.5 out of 10. But don't miss out on a Mickey pretzel if you've never had one. Let's go to Gaston's Tavern in Fantasyland and get ourselves a giant cinnamon roll. It's priced at $6.79, and it is just what you think it is. It's a giant cinnamon roll. I know some people think it is too bready for a cinnamon roll, which like I can kind of see, but I love them. It's the perfect sharing snack. We have split one among 3 of us before for breakfast, and it's totally shareable. You can split it with 3 people and still feel like, oh wow, I got a meal. It's especially great if Starbucks is way too busy, which it always is. Always make sure you ask for extra icing. They don't charge you for it, but you'll want it. I mean, like, who doesn't love extra frosting? Based on the price, I'm going to give this one a 4, and I'll give this one a 5 for shareability, giving this one a total score of 9 out of 10. Sleepy Hollow in Liberty Square, right by the castle, lives an incredibly amazing giant Mickey waffle with strawberries and powdered sugar. It's priced at $7.49, or you can get it without strawberries for $6.49. I got the strawberries and whipped cream on the side, so it didn't get soggy, which I highly recommend. This is the Mickey waffle you know and love, but it's just gigantic. It's delicious. Sometimes I wake up in the morning a little sad because I don't have a Mickey waffle to eat. I split this waffle with one other person, and I was left feeling like just the tiniest bit hungry. Like I could have eaten the whole thing by myself, but also I felt good enough that I could keep going. Like I wasn't hangry anymore. It's great if you aren't looking for something too sweet in the morning, but you still want something like really quick. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 for the price, and I'm going to give this one a 2.5 for shareability, giving this snack a total score of 6 out of 10. Last but not least, in Magic Kingdom, we cannot forget the popcorn bucket. Prices vary on these depending on what type of bucket that you get. The collectible ones and the special release ones, they're more expensive, but if you stick to the standard one, it'll run you around $13, with the refill price being only $2.25. This snack is one of the best sharing snacks that you can get because you can just keep refilling it for such a low price. I did find out on this past trip that with just 2 people, it doesn't make as much sense to get the popcorn bucket because we only filled it twice. When I go there with my family of 6, all of us refill it, sometimes twice a day, and everyone pitches in to refill it. My niece even paid for one, and she's 10, so that's adorable. Anyway, the popcorn bucket is a must-do. I'm going to give it a 5 for the price and a 5 for shareability, giving this one the top score of a 10 out of 10. Come hop on the monorail with me and let's head over to Epcot. Kabuki Cafe in the Japan Pavilion is home to kakigori. It's Japanese shaved ice that comes in all sorts of flavors. It's priced at $5.50 and it's pretty big. There is no way I was able to finish this one on my own. I could share it with one person or even 2 people. It's refreshing. It's perfect for a hot day. I got cherry flavor and it was out of this world. It reminded me of being young and getting like a snow cone, but like a million times better. Based on the price, I'm going to give this one a 4, and shareability, I'm going to give this one a 4.5, giving it a total score of 8.5 out of 10. Germany Pavilion is where our next snack is, and we're going to Caramel Cooch to get some Werther's caramel popcorn. I love popcorn if you haven't noticed. It's priced at $6.99. It's buttery caramel corn, and it comes in a pretty good size bag with plenty to share. It's always fresh. They make it there constantly all day long, but it doesn't last long. So if you get it one day of your trip, it will not last until the end before going stale. I'm not even sure that it lasted until like the next night. So just be aware of that. You can mobile order this popcorn now, which is amazing because the line can get pretty long. It can go out the door. But based on the price, I'm going to give this one a 3.5. And for shareability, I'm going to give this one a 5, giving it a total score of 8.5 out of 10. La Halle's Boulangerie Patisserie in the France Pavilion is home to many delicious treats and snacks, and honestly, I could probably share all of them, but I'm going to hone in on two of my favorites. You can get a half baguette here for $2.25 or a full one for only $3.50. You literally cannot beat it. The full one is warmed and you get butter, and it's like a religious experience. It's phenomenal. It's probably the best bread I've ever had, and I eat like a lot of bread. Move over, Oprah. I eat a lot of bread. For price, this one gets a 5, and for shareability, it gets a 5, giving it a 10 out of 10. The other snack here is the macaron lime raspberry. It is priced at $6.25, and it is literally the biggest macaron I've ever seen. Usually macarons are tiny. It's like 2 bites and that's it. This one is huge. You could easily share it with 1 or 2 people. It's fresh raspberries. It's lime curd. It's incredible. I dream about this. I love it. I'm giving this one a 5 for price, considering a small macaron costs you usually around like $2.50. And I'm giving it a 4.5 for shareability. And that's really just because I'm selfish and I will eat this entire one by myself. Giving it a total score of 9.5 out of 10. The final stop in Epcot on this adventure is Oasis Sweets and Sips. I feel like most people don't know this place is here. Like, you can easily just completely miss it. At the end of the Moroccan Pavilion, right before you leave, is Oasis Sweets and Sips. It's a small walk-up window with amazing cookies and other treats. You can get 1 treat for $2.50, but the draw here is that you can get a 3-pack for $6.50 or a 5-pack for $11. These cookies are incredible. They are easy to share. It's a great place to get a little bit of variety of different types of cookies or treats, like to try something new. I love this spot. We happened upon it just out of pure, my niece was hangry, we need to get something, and cookies were in her eyesight. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 for the price and a 4.5 for shareability, giving this one a total score of 9 out of 10. Now, normally I'd say let's head over to Animal Kingdom, but listen to this perfect storm of unfortunate events that happened to me the last time I was here. I was going to get the ice cream cookie sandwich from Dino Bites in Dinoland USA. They were closed. I'm not sure why. I think they were renovating, but they were closed. Then on to Mr. Kamal's for seasoned fries. I got there too early. They don't open till 10:30, and then I got there too late. They close at 6:30. You have to be very aware of the timing for the stands in Animal Kingdom. They keep much different hours since the park closes the earliest, so it can really throw you off. Then off to Yak and Yeti's local food cafe for the mini mango pie. At first, it wasn't open. I waited, and then I stood in line for them to tell me that they were out and they hadn't had them all week. Animal Kingdom can be tricky, but if you are there, those are my 3 suggestions of snacks that you can try. The ice cream cookie sandwich at Dino Bites, Mr. Kamal's seasoned fries at Mr. Kamal's, and the mini mango pie at the Yak and Yeti local food cafe. Also, honorable mention, the grilled corn on the cob at the Harambe Fruit Market. There you have it, all my favorite snacks rated for price and shareability. Let me know in the comments if you've had any of these snacks, if you agree with the ratings, or if you plan on trying any of these snacks on the list on your next trip. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit the notifications button so that you know as soon as the next video comes out. And as always, if you're looking for all the things 411 on Disney, I've got you covered. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.